Hi, how you doing? Today we're going to make an apple pie mojito. So the first thing we're going to do, get a nice long glass, pretty much pick up at any local supermarket, fairly cheap. We're just going to add just some ice, cubed ice, about halfway up roughly. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some apple mint. Now I picked this up at a local garden centre, just fairly cheap, stick it in your garden, leave it for a couple of weeks and you'll have it all year round. So we're going to just literally give it a nice little tap there, just release the aromas. Reason why we're using apple mint as opposed to normal mint is it's got a slightly sweeter flavour to it. So we don't want the stalk, but just all the leaves. Just stick 2 in there, just to give it that extra bit of flavour in there. Okay, next thing we're going to use is some sugar syrup. Make this at home. Rather than buy it in a shop. It's just 2 parts sugar to 1 part water and just reduce it down by 1/3. Let it cool down and just bottle it, keep for about a week. Don't need much of it, just literally give it a little drizzle in like that. What that'll do is that'll sweeten the flavour of the mint and just take the edge off the rum that we're going to be using. Nextly, get yourself a lime, get you down to a local farm shop. Just give it a good roll like this. What we're doing is we're just softening the lime up and starting to release the juices a little bit. Chopping board and a knife. Then all we're going to do is just want half of the lime. And just squeeze it in. If you're having a bit of trouble like I am, just get yourself a spoon and stick it in. Give it a little mix. Just get more juice out. Don't worry about if you get a load of pulp in there. All it's going to do is just add to the flavour of it. Okay. Just give it a little stir, not too much, just to start binding it in. And then we're just going to add a little bit more ice. Just fill it right up to the top. Because what happens if you don't fill your glass up to the top, the drink will actually start watering down fairly quickly. Next thing we need, an egg cup. Most of you got them at home. It's a lot easier to get hold of than a cocktail jigger. And your standard egg cup is roughly just over 50 mils, which is about 1.23 units of alcohol, just in case you're driving. So get egg cup with some Sailor Jerry's rum. It's a beautiful Caribbean spiced rum infused with vanilla. Molasses, a few other bits and pieces. Again, local supermarkets, roughly about £20 a bottle. And we just want to fill up the egg cup right up to the top. And then just pour that into our glass. Give it another little stir. We use the end of the spoon here. See, you're starting to get all those lovely flavours kind of mixing in together. And then just to finish it off, I'm just going to use some freshly pressed apple juice, which I've just gone down locally down the road to get. And just literally just top it up like that. Okay, that's all you need, not much more than that. A little bit of apple mint, just keep with you. Give it a little brush. And then just stick that in for a nice little garnish.